So a good friend of mine told me that he came to a business show. And in this particular business show, they had to be there for the weekend. Fear not, there was a minyan, and they had a Sefer Torah, and they had a very kosher, good hashgacha caterer. But there were separate rooms set aside for the frum people. And my friend showed up late. It's not his fault. It's on his friend. So, you know the story of that poor guy that stood next to the rich tycoon and said, I'm hoping my tzitzis will touch his tzitzis and maybe some of his mazel will connect. Somebody said, it doesn't connect that way. He says, how do you know? And they met him the next day. They said, did your tzitzis connect? Uh-huh. And did it work? Uh-huh. I heard he lost 50,000 on the stock market yesterday. Connected. It's not his fault that he's late. He said, my friends, I was born late. And he comes late, and he walks, and all the beds are taken. All the rooms are taken. And they said there's one more room, and he walks up there, and he opens the room, and the door doesn't close. Oh, we have a problem with that door. And he goes, how do you get the AC open? Oh, there's a problem with electricity in that room. How do you open the window? You don't. And he's like, I can't believe this. You don't have to believe it, but it's the only room left. He goes, I can't do this. Why does this always happen to me? You know what? I'm going home. You can't go home. There's not enough time. I said, Rabbeinu Shalom, what am I supposed to do? There's a hand on his shoulder. He turns around. The fellow says, listen, okay, I don't know you, but I'm looking at you. I have so much Rahmanas on you. I'll tell you what. I was in my room since last night. I'm good to go. Take my bed. Nah, I can't do that for you. Take my bed. I can't. You could, and you will. You really mean it? Yeah. Why are you doing this? Every once in a while, we want to do something for someone. I see your pain. Go. Come on, move. Okay. So they switch beds, and they have a nice Shabbos. Whether he made money or not, I don't know. It depends whose tzitzis he touched. Lamaisa comes after Shabbos, and he comes home, and there's a family simcha, and he meets a cousin of his, an older girl. And she says, it just doesn't work. It's just the shidduchim that they're getting me, it doesn't work. And he says, you know, I met someone, and he happened to tell me that he's not married yet. And why did he happen to tell you he's not married yet? I guess he thought maybe I have a shidduch. I've had enough. I am so discouraged. Can I just tell you a story? Oh, stop with your stories. Can I just tell you this story? Yeah, you had a dream and a malach. No malach that I saw. I saw a person that acted like a malach. I was stuck, and you know what happens when the air conditioner is off. I know, the last Shabbos we had and the air conditioning was off. You put up such a... It was the last room. I thought I'm not going to survive over Shabbos. He came over to me and gave me his bed. You find out his name? 3 weeks later, they were engaged. You know, there's a moment in our life where it's the most frustrating moment, but okay. More important than that, there's a moment in our life where someone else is going through frustration. Reach out, because that opens up doors. You have no idea what doors it opens up. And here we have an opportunity of hamispal ba'ad chaveiroi hu ne'enet chila, coming together through Yad L'Achim on Chamish Asa B'Av, on the day the Mesei Midbar stopped dying, on the day that they had to dig pits and they came up in the morning and said, so we're alive? Hey, we're alive. How come they were alive? I thought the Mesei Midbar were supposed to die over a 40-year period. Every Tisha B'Av, they dug pits, they went in, and some of them didn't come up alive. The last year, they said, we're up! Huh? None of us died! How can that be? Must be a mistake on the calendar. It wasn't Tisha B'Av yet. They waited until Chamish Asa B'Av, full moon. So we're not going to die. Wow! What do you mean? Why didn't they die? And the answer is, says the Chidush Yirim, he explains Taisus that way, that the first year 600,000 people got in and they said, like a cheshbon, about 30,000 people a year are going to die. If you divide 600,000 a year, if you divide 600,000 people by the next 40 years, nebuch. I can imagine who's going to be from those 30,000. And the numbers keep changing till it's 1 year before the last year. 60,000 people get in. Half are going to die. Hope it's not me. I hope it's not me. The last year, the last 30,000 get in, and they want to say, I hope, what do you mean it has to be me? There's no one else. I have no one to point the finger to and say, you're the one that's going to die. And they all reached up and said, Hashem, help us. And Hashem said, why didn't you do that 40 years ago? All 30,000 woke up. My dear friends, it's time for all of us to wake up. Let's not say, never. Let's say, me. I have to daven. We can do it together.
Tu B'Av Together for Shidduchim is almost here. The Global Tefillah for Shidduchim, a free tefillah in Amuka, and the 2 live stream events of Chizuk with Rabbanim, Shadchanim, and singers. Here we go. On Monday, August 19th is Tu B'Av, and beginning at 10 a.m. is the live stream Global Tefillah event, where Gedolim and Rabbanim will inspire us and lead the Global Tefillah of over 500,000 Jews across the world by reciting 8 parakim of Tillim. Watch it live at tubavtogether.com. While the world is davening, a minyan of Talmidei Chachamim will be in Amuka, the place of school for Shidduchim, davening for all who submit their names for tefillah through Yad La'achim, and it's free to submit your names at tubavtogether.com. And on the night before, Sunday night, August 18th at 7 p.m. will be a special pre-Tu B'Av live event with an exciting panel with today's top shadchanim, inspiration by leading Rabbanim and speakers, and a Kumzitz concert with Eitan Katz and Levi Falkowitz. Visit tubavtogether.com right now to submit your names for tefillah, download the Hilm to be said, and again on Tu B'Av to watch the live stream events. Go to tubavtogether.com and let's make it Tu B'Av together.